heart of the American dream is in cardiac arrest.
In the first 9 months of last year, private investors bought 3,196 single-family homes in our greater metropolitan area. 1 out of every 7 houses sold.
40% from the start of the pandemic.
In the final half of 2022, the typical U.S. home sold for a record-shattering $468,000. Massive private equity firms like Blackstone and Pradium Partners have backed a relatively new breed of homeowner, the corporation. This growing industry buys or builds single-family homes and then rents them out.
New data reveals that economists have been sugarcoating the rate at which financial Goliaths have been swallowing up America's single-family homes. The previous number they estimated had already been a painful lowball of only 18 to 23% of single-family homes being purchased. That lie was merely intended to help the poison go down, because in 2023, private equity firms bought up nearly half, 44% of single-family homes in America. The middle-class American homeowner's dream is now an American renter's nightmare.
Our generation will not be homeowners. They will have us permanently renting.
Meanwhile, the real estate industry is collapsing under the weight of corporate lawfare.
This is insane. Realtors are about to have their commissions cut in half.
And if that wasn't enough to crush the middle class, the lack of serious laws regarding squatters' rights is the perfect enticement for Biden's invading border army.
Existe una ley que dice que si una casa no está habitada, podemos expropiarla.
You shouldn't be trying to steal my house. Yes, you are.
Arrested for unlawful eviction. She changed the locks on a man who claims he lives there.
This woman was trying to get inside her own home, but the previous owner refused to leave.
I saw like about 20 people at my property trying to move in as fast as they could.
After her previous tenant moved out, the home had only been vacant for 10 days.
Unfortunately, some of these squatters have gotten pretty sophisticated.
This guy just come out of nowhere saying he purchased a home and just took our home.
It's a tactic real estate attorneys say they're starting to see all too often. Attorney Richard Alembic says they're called wrongful foreclosures or forged deeds. It's when thieves use forged documents to gain ownership of unaware homeowners' properties.
There's no people's court for challenging a wrongful foreclosure or forged deed. So that's the fundamental problem.
Squatters have turned a mansion into a party house. Police have tried and failed to shut down that party mansion since it started.
People in a local apartment complex say squatters are breaking into their homes and even being violent.
Buying a dream home turned into a nightmare. You heard him, for this family from Queens. The house came with something the new owners did not bargain for, a squatter.
I think if we criminalize, no squatting in residential maintained properties, that's going to solve a lot of these issues, and send it to criminal court and let law enforcement act.
It's not right that my wife had to quit her job 9 months ago. I had to quit beforehand, get myself prepared down here in Texas, because we're next to Eagle Pass, and we quit our jobs 9 months ago. And guess what? We have to watch our household day and night to protect our own land down here. And I'm telling you, these illegals that are coming in, get ready, people, because nobody's doing anything. Nobody's talking. It's all talk. I just want you to know they busted down the gates in front of our military, literally busted down the gates, ran right past them, thousands of them. They didn't do anything.
Lobbyist lapdogs in D.C.'s country club of hubris are on course to drain the country dry and hand it over to the World Economic Forum, meeting the goals of the United Nations Agenda 2030.
And as we rebuild our cities and as we rebuild our country to ensure that every single person has a home, we need to invest and pass the Green New Deal for public housing.
Right. Absolutely. Right.
It deals with the issue of the climate catastrophe that we are living in. We must also pass the Green New Deal for public schools. Because the Green New Deal for public schools, working in conjunction with the Green New Deal for public housing, is a form of reparation for our historically marginalized communities.
Throw the bastards out, every last one of them. John Bowne reporting for InfoWars.
While
the networks lie to you about what's happening now. InfoWars tells you the truth about what's happening next. Visit Infowars.com/show and support the InfoWars.
Super Blue with the nano silver, the iodine, the tea tree, all the organic oils, peppermint, you name it, concentrated, no fillers, no fluoride. It's there. Wound gel with nano silver, immune gargle with nano silver, and so much more. And a lot of other great supplements are all available at drjonesnaturals.com, right there on screen, drjonesnaturals.com. Want to support the broadcast? Want to get great products? Go to drjonesnaturals.com, drjonesnaturals.com. And there is CovidShield and Rocket Rest Sleep Aid and over 14 products not available at InfoWarsStore.com. There are some products at drjonesnaturals.com that are available at InfoWarsStore.com. Also, go to InfoWarsStore.com where our all-time bestseller, Iodine X3, sold out for 6 months. The missing link in your electrochemical cellular operation in your body, it is all available right now at InfoWarsStore.com. X3, back in stock. 40% off for a limited time. X3. You say, what's it do? Look into iodine deficiency in 2 billion people with cognitive disabilities because they don't have enough iodine. And most iodine in plants or in fish or in food is bound to another element. This is not bound. It goes right in your cells. It does incredible things. X3, back in stock, 40% off, InfoWarsStore.com, or call toll-free, 888-253-3139, 888-253-3139, or InfoWarsStore.com. X3, back in stock, 40% off. It's been sold out for 6 months. It's our #2 bestseller. It's X3, the highest quality, pure, deep earth crystal iodine you're going to find anywhere, with the 2 other types of iodine that are great for your body as well. So to make sure, no matter what type of body type you have, whatever your physiology is, it will supercharge you. Look at this giant stack right here. I can talk for hours about this on air, and I am planning to next week. But the #1 cause of cognitive disability in the world is iodine deficiency. And all iodine is not created equal. Most iodine is bound to other things in the environment, whether it's plants or animals you're eating, so you don't absorb it. This is pure, goes right into your cells. It is essential for all electrochemical activity. And despite the fact it's been sold out for 6 months, X3 is back in stock for 40% off for a limited time at InfoWarsStore.com. So stock up on X3 right now at InfoWarsStore.com.